I am back in Houston. I am Nate. You are watching Live Every Day, or you're listening, and you are hello and welcome. Just so you know, on this incredible platform, this is Backchannel, you can chat with me anytime you like. You can go to backchannel.tv and type in the chat, and I can respond to your questions. So cool. If you're on an Echo show, you can actually just speak to your device and it will type it for you. So we don't really have to do anything. Everybody can be more, calm than normal. Everybody just happy. That's all we want. So if you want to go to your YouTube, you can watch there. Also on Twitter, and you can chat on those platforms. So this is what Back Channel is. This show is Live Every Day. Now here's something that I've got to clear up for everybody. Yesterday, I told everyone that today's show is going to be private. That's not true. I was wrong. I was wrong. It's 2 hours next week. Listen, I've been traveling a lot. You'll saw that I was drinking a lot of bad Marriott coffee. So I got that wrong. It's not today. Today's only 1 hour, 8 to 9 Eastern today. That's it. So then it's true. You know what I mean? Like, no big deal. So, let's take a moment to Sheila. Hello, Sheila. How does it look? Do I look okay? Can you hear me, everybody? And Reed, hello. How are you? So, the mic is super low. Oh, okay. Hold on. Let's try to figure out what's going on. Good. Okay. So I don't sound good to everybody. Let's see if we can get the equipment back to where it was. Oh, now it's good? Yes? Keep talking. Okay. Yay. Okay, good, everybody. I'm so glad. Listen, thanks for bearing with all of this. We went on the road for 2 weeks and here we are. So I'm going to start over. I'm going to say welcome. Good morning. You are watching and listening to Live Every Day. If you're on a Alexa device, I can't say her name because she will go off like crazy. She's like an ex-girlfriend that that nobody wants to talk to anymore. But if you're on one of those, okay, you can say open back channel and she will open up this anytime you want. This is a new platform of shows, which is really exciting programming where you can interact with the host. It's really super cool. Oh, good. I'm so glad. Everybody said it's much better. We fixed all the things. So, good morning. This show is called Live Every Day. I am on from 8 to 9 Eastern today. We thought it was 2 hours today. We were wrong. And by we, I mean me. It's 2 hours next week. So anyway, sorry everyone. Today's just 1 hour of me. But I am back home. I was on a 16-day trip. I came live from let's see. New Jersey, Connecticut, Manhattan, Long Island, Ohio, Chicago. Is that right? And now I'm back in Houston. So it's great to be back. It is the week of Christmas. I am home and I'm excited. So I'm so glad you're here. Hello, Sheila. Hello, Reed. Thank you for being here, you guys. I hope you guys are having a great morning. Good morning, Nathan. So, okay, I'll go over all the things again. Just at the beginning, just to remind everybody, if you are listening or if you're tuning in, if you're watching, you could be on YouTube, Twitter. You can chat on their chat. If you are on a Alexa device or an Echo Dot or on the Alexa app, T-Rexa app, whatever you want to call her, you can go to backchannel.tv and chat there. You can type it yourself. Now, if you have an Echo Show, you can talk to it. You could say, Echo, say, good morning, Liv. Sheila just said, good morning, Anna. Thank you, Sheila. Oh my gosh. Anna is now terrified to fly tomorrow. Don't be terrified to fly tomorrow. Actually, I have got to say this, although, yeah, maybe Columbus, Ohio, which is where I flew in from to Chicago. Yes, it was packed. And I was there at 4 a.m. My flight took off at 5 something. So I left the hotel. I woke up at 3. I left the hotel at 3:30. I think I'm still trying to get over all that. And Columbus was slammed at 4 something in the morning. So Anna, I would give yourself an extra hour than you normally would. That's what I would say to all of you who are traveling, and especially as we're getting closer to the holiday. But last night, you guys, I thought I'd share this. I landed finally, and the plane in front of us was at the gate. Like, we landed early. Like, we took off a little late. We landed early. Like, we were supposed to land at like 6:35 and we landed at like 6:12. Okay. And the plane in front of us at the gate hit the tow bar. I don't know what a tow bar is. I'm not sure what that is. So we were then on the plane for an hour, just sitting there behind like the other plane on the gate. And we had landed. So I didn't get home till so late last night, which I started traveling to the airport at 12:15 yesterday, and I didn't get home till about 9:15. So, and it was only a 2-hour and like 15-minute plane ride. But that's how it goes, you guys. Yesterday was Make It Work Monday. So today is, what do we call today? We call it what? Anna? Hot Take Trending Tuesday. Oh, look at that. Hot Take Tuesday. Dun, 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 dun. I have a theme song for the show that we hope to debut in January. So that's kind of exciting. Compart, hi. Hello, hello. I'm getting excited to see all my friends. Sheila loves the graphics. So do I. I love them too. So you guys, I want to know what you're drinking. Look, I'm reunited, and it feels so good. I can't sing. I can sing better than that, but I'm not going to do that right now. I'm so tired. My Live Every mug that one day Sheila will get before she's 97. It's a long time away. She's only 25. You guys, I'm drinking coffee that my husband made me. The World is Right Again, where Nathan is my production assistant, and I got to watch that this morning. And he makes my coffee and he puts in my mug and all the things. I'm trying to wear red every day. I know this is a little more cash than what I normally wear, but it's, flannel, it's red. It says, I'll be home for Christmas. That's what we're doing. Hello, Compart. And Nathan says, good morning, beautiful. Sheila, I volunteer to tribute for production assistant. Friend, listen, I think Anna would hire you right now. Like, we really need a production assistant. Like, we really are going to get to that point. I think sooner than we all think. But you just moved to Florida. You don't live here. Anna says I look like a Hallmark Christmas small town. So, that's what's going on with my flannel. Okay. So, you guys, let's get started. I'm sure everyone's like, this is ridiculous. Welcome to Live Every Day. Again, we are only on for 1 hour today. I was wrong. I'm on 2 hours next Tuesday. So, that's okay. Now it's my holiday gift to everyone that you only get me for 1 hour. So today is from 8 to 9 Eastern. And today is Hot Take Trending Tuesday. This is where we kind of dig into the things. What's going on? What are the hot takes? What's trending? And are we in it or are we not? Is it something that we're like, yes? So let's talk about trending holiday toys, which we kind of did a little bit of a teaser a few weeks ago. But now Amazon has come out with the top trending toys of 2021. Here's the thing. Santa is coming this week. So I'm guessing if you didn't get your list in as Santa already with these toys, it might be hard. He might have to like push it over to next year. And that's okay. Santa can do that. He can do anything. He's magical. So it's okay, everybody. Kobe, good morning. So great to see you. In April, hi. Hello. Nathan says, I'm basically Candace Cameron Bure. I think I'm going to have to watch Candace Cameron Bure all week. How else do people celebrate Christmas but with Candace? I don't know. So let's get to those toys, Anna. Let's see the top trending toys of 2021. Disney, Kobe says, roll tide. Oh, we got an Alabama in the house. I love it. I went to Texas Tech, bang, bang, which y'all don't really care about us. So my husband's family is from Alabama. So I'll go with you. Kobe. Roll tide. All right, you guys, let's look at some of these toys. Disney Villains Black and Brights collection. Not every little girl wants to be a Disney princess. And for those who don't, This set is Disney villain dolls. Now that's interesting. I don't know if you can still get them. Maybe you can. Maybe you can, Santa. Play School Peppa Pig sit and spin. Tell me you had a sit and spin when you were little, because I did. I flipping loved my sit and spin. But I'm not into Peppa Pig. I got to be honest. So what's good about that is that those of us that grew up in the 80s, if you were a child of the 80s, I was a child in the 80s, and I was a teen in the 90s. There is nothing better than that. Okay. LOL surprise. OMG, Movie Magic Studios. Why are they making dolls look so weird these days? Let me read this, Anna. Every year, LOL surprise dolls dominate holiday shopping lists. Released in time for the holiday rush, the MOG movie Magic Studios provides more than 70 unboxing experiences. What? Wait, what? What? Including 12 dolls to shoot home movies with? The box even transforms into a movie set? Recommended for 4 to 14. There might be somebody here that would want that. I would love that gift. That is so rad. Anna says, are you supposed to film it? Like the whole unboxing thing? Is unboxing still a thing? Are we still into unboxings? Or are people kind of over? Anna says, let's do it for the show. Anna, how much is it? Can you scroll up a little bit? How much is this? Brody, good morning. And good morning, Stacy. Hi, everybody. 81 bucks. It's on sale. Anna, buy it for the show. You got a credit card, friend. I think I should unbox that on the show. I think that would be hilarious. Hannah says we can find cooler stuff. She's like, I'm not into it. Okay, let's see the other stuff. What else is going on? April says, hi, Sheila and everyone. Hello, April. And Kobe says, I like Transformers. I have to say, I was a huge Optimus Prime fan in the 80s. Not that I'm not now, but I mean, I just kind of haven't really thought about the Transformers in a while. And Stacy says, I'm having Frosted Flakes for breakfast today. I think I've only had Frosted Flakes once, Stacy. Sheila says, good morning, April and everyone. And Stacy, I love Frosted Flakes. You guys are so cute. I love you guys. Look at us. We're a little morning family. All right. Dr. Doo-Doo. Is that really Dr. Doo-Doo? Icebreaker game save penguin on ice block? Huh. Remember the FAO influencer said? Yes, I remember that, Anna. 15 bucks. I kind of want that, Anna. It's okay for little ones you're shopping for. If they're too young for board games or video games, they might be ready for this penguin icebreaker game, which is fun for the whole family. That looks kind of fun. Anna, I need you to send this to me too. Yeah, totally. Except make sure the pieces aren't too little for Ted. He's kind of a little guy. This is great. Actually, I think I need to do some shopping for some godchildren. I have 16 godchildren, everybody. 16. Holy smokes. My oldest godchild turned 21 yesterday. She's so beautiful and lovely. I love her so much. Okay, a Jimu Robot Mythical Series Firebot kit. What in the world is this? Kobe, you might like this because it kind of looks like a transformer. All right, Anna, can you pull it up a little bit? The Jimu Robot Firebot is a 606 piece motorized model kit. Oh my gosh. Teaches kids about computer programming. 606 pieces? What? That's crazy. Once built, the Firebot can be coded. An iOS or Android device is required to perform all sorts of actions. This is also on sale. This is crazy. I kind of want to get this for my 18-year-old. Kobe, what is your favorite toy? Like, are you asking everybody, Kobe, or are you just asking me? I think that's a great idea. We're going to go with Kobe's suggestion. Everyone, I want to know, what is your all-time favorite toy? All-time favorite toy. Everybody let me know. April's drinking coffee, as am I. Cheers, April. And Sheila says it's on sale because it's 606 pieces. Y'all, who said we're going to, I don't understand that. This is giving total major, like Tom Hanks, Big the movie vibes. Anybody remember the movie Big with Tom Hanks? And remember he goes and he works for a toy company when he becomes an adult? Oh my gosh, Anna. When we learn how to do video and all that, we need to show clips, and that needs to be a clip that we need to show. Ooh, crazy. Okay, the Bat Tat Big Red Barn Animal Farm playset. A bit of nostalgia. This farm animal playset. Hold on. Anna's gonna scroll. Oh, that's it. It's a timeless toy for hours and fun learning. It does like the old school barns that some of us grew up with. All right. Unicorn carousel music box. Oh, that's really pretty. People know about this? This gorgeous unicorn carousel music box comes with a bonus necklace with the inscription, I love you to the moon and back. Okay. I want all of these. Like, I am kind of like, I am so disappointed I didn't do this. Anna, this is what your little boy needs. Radio Flyer Play and Fold Away Pirate Ship. This pirate ship playset is exactly the kind of toy kids love to get around on the holidays. This one comes also in a princess version. All right, I'm going to stop there. Josh, good morning and welcome. I want to know everybody's favorite toy. Kobe had the great idea of what is everybody's favorite toy? Oh, geez, Louise. Growing up? I'm trying to think of growing up. Now, I grew up in Louisiana till I was 10. So I'm going to pick one of those, Kobe. Okay. Let's see if any of y'all remember these. Do you remember the punching bag guys? Like they like had sand on the bottom and they were just these big inflatable guys. Like I think mine was like a clown or something, which is totally creepy and terrifying. And you could punch it and he would fall back and poop, pop back up. You know what I mean? Like poop and pop back up. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Kobe, I love that thing. Yes, Anna found him. Bozo the Clown. I used to watch Bozo the Clown every day. That was in Chicago. I always wanted to go to Chicago because you could be in the studio audience as a kid. I'm going to cry. Oh, geez. Anna, how'd you find that in 3 seconds? Oh, and it says bop bag. That's hilarious, which I kept making the noise. Kobe says, I like trucks. I love that. Sheila, probably my Barbies in my Barbie dream house. I never had a Barbie dream house. Obviously, I'm not bitter about it. Honestly, I did have one Christmas, I got a Barbie McDonald's set. That was so rad, except everything was so teeny. So like the burgers and you put the cheese on the burgers and you put the like bun on the burger and like it was like this small and like I mean, and Barbie eats a bite. I mean, it's Barbie. So why she would work at McDonald's or have a whole McDonald's set. But I did have that big McDonald's set, Anna, if you ever find that. It was incredible. Good morning, Kevin. Hi. Stacy says my favorite toy are baby dolls. I did love Cabbage Patch Kids. I had 4. My favorite one I think I've shared with y'all before was my astronaut one because I was wanted to be an astronaut my whole life, my entire life. I am super nerdy into space. Anna is kind of surprised how nerdy I am. And and so I was in the young astronauts program. Anybody could be in it, but you know, I had the card and I had a young astronauts thing. Anyway, April says, I got that unicorn necklace at your prom, April? Did you really? That's so cool. And Sheila says, have you seen Barbie? It's got to be tiny. Yeah, we should go to Cape Canaveral in Florida when you visit. I have been one time. I went to Cape Canaveral in Florida at the Kennedy Space Center for a launch. And it was when they were still launching like space shuttles. And they scratched it 10 minutes before. And so I have like all these shirts that say, I was there. Da, 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 da. And that's not true because they scratched it. It didn't happen. That is a dream of mine. I have a couple of dreams. One, I'm going to go to the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade and I want to sit in the section where you can watch the Broadway people. I want to go to New Year's Eve in New York, but I want to be inside, like at the Marriott Marquis or something like that. But I want to be there one year. And I want to watch a shuttle launch. I've always wanted to watch a shuttle launch. So there you go, everybody. Let's see. Stacy had Cabbage Patch Kids too. They're the best. Anna says that she had a Furby. Does anybody remember Furbies? Those were terrifying. The best and the worst. The Pixel Chicks, like a Tamagotchi. Yeah, where you had to like keep it alive. That was a lot of pressure. And there's, oh, I won't say what you just wrote. Anna has a surprise for me tomorrow. Sheila says we have the same wish list. Really? Then Sheila, we need to do all those things together. You guys, welcome to Tuesday, where we celebrate every day. It's Hot Trending Tuesday. And today on the national calendar, which we put a lot of water into, we think that this national calendar means so much. That's not true. We just like to see what's going on. Today, they say it is Crossword Puzzle Day. Crossword Puzzle Day. Does anybody here do a crossword puzzle every day? I've had multiple friends who do the New York Times crossword puzzle, I think every day. Do they produce one every day? Is that a thing? Or did I make that up? Is that a Hallmark movie thing? But my grandmother, who's 97 years old, and she has watched the show before. I don't know if she's watching right now, but she does crossword puzzles every single day. So, Anna said it. I tried to find an interactive one for us to do, but I couldn't find anything. It's an everyday thing. It is in the New York Times. It is an everyday thing. So guys, let me know. Talk to backchannel.tv, chat on there. You can type it in, go to your Echo show or, wherever you're listening and let me know, are you a crossword puzzle person? Today is National Crossword Puzzle Day. Also, it's National Flashlight Day. What does that mean? Does that mean we should go find all of our flashlights and change out the batteries? I feel like that's what we could do. I feel like we should do that. I feel like today they say it's National Flashlight Day. Let's reboost our batteries in our flashlights. So if anything happens, we've got fresh batteries in our flashlights. Thank you, National Flashlight Day. That's what I think. Yes. So Nathan says yes. Stacy had a Furby, and you can feed your Furby. Listen, Furbies, to me, were horrifying. Nathan says, there's a lot of storms coming, Anna? What? A lot of storms where? At what part of the country? My part of the country? Texas country? Nathan says this is probably a Boy Scout holiday. Anna says, thank you, Scoutmaster Nathan. So I have a late night show. I don't know if you guys know that. I'm trying to be Ryan Seacrest, obviously. Morning show, late night show, but my late night show, I pre-record here in my studio. And my husband, Nathan, has a segment on it called Scoutmaster Nathan. And he puts on his full regalia, whatever it is, of his, he's an Eagle Scout and he was a Scoutmaster. And he teaches me skills, which we all know I'm not going to use. It's hilarious. Yes. Anna asked if I saw the movie The Mitchells versus the Machines. You guys, this is a Netflix film that is fantastic. You don't have to have kids to love this film. The Mitchells versus the Machines is exquisite. It's so good. It is so good. Anna, I have ideas for the next sketches. Yay! Let's see. Sheila says, yes, I have storms here and I have thunder and lightning. So it's thundering and lightning in Florida. I keep looking outside. I'm like, what is going on? I don't have any storms yet. That's crazy. Okay. All right. So also last one, today is National Yule Day, not Yul Brynner. Okay. Anybody who knows who Yul Brynner is. If you watched, oh my gosh, King and I. I was like Deborah Kerr. Okay, The King and I, the old film, which is fantastic. Rodgers and Hammerstein. Yul Brynner plays the King of Siam, and he's played a lot of things. He was an incredible actor. But anyway, that is not what today is. I don't know why I'm continuing to talk about Yul Brynner. Today is Yule. Let's read about Yule. Yule was a traditional Germanic winter festival that celebrated the winter solstice. So, fun fact, today, the 21st, is the winter solstice. We are now officially in winter. Happy winter, everyone. Happy winter, everyone. Okay, Yuletide, also known as Yule time or the Yule season, ran for a period of about 2 months in more modern times. Yule was rebranded and reformulated by Christians and renamed Christmastide. Most of the traditions of this holiday were then absorbed into the Christmas traditions. These traditions include lighting trees, giving gifts, hanging up holly and or mistletoe. Although there was a point in time when Yule seemed to have been totally absorbed by Christmas, modern neo-pagans and Wiccans have resurrected the holiday. It's now a holiday that seems to be growing in popularity every single year. So today is a day, I would say, for everyone. Everyone, happy everyone. April says that she still has a Cabbage Patch doll, got one as a kid, and I still have her, and she's 42. April, I think that's fantastic. I don't know why you would get rid of your Cabbage Patch Kid. I say keep it forever. Who cares how old you are? I love it. And you're very young, my friend. Very young. Also, so guys, all of that is happening today. Nobody told me if they do crossword puzzles. Does that mean no? Does that mean none of y'all do crossword puzzles? Is that kind of what I'm getting from everybody? Is that it's a no? Because I don't. Although I feel like I should, and maybe I should start today since it's National Crossword Puzzle Day. Maybe I should embrace it. Sadly, I had a grandmother that passed away from dementia. She had Alzheimer's. And they say if you do crossword puzzles, it helps keep your brain fresh and young. We all know my brain needs to be fresh and young, period. I probably should start. National Flashlight Day, we decided we're going to change all of our batteries, especially apparently there's storms coming. I have no idea where these storms are. But this is a good idea for everybody if we have storms coming as the winter season starts today. Channel, hello, good morning. Stacy says, I agree with you, Liv. Having a something around is absolutely wonderful. A thought around? I don't know if that's what you said, Stacy. Sometimes the typing doesn't always work out. So let me know what you were trying to say. I agree with you, Liv. Having a thought around is absolutely wonderful. Oh, okay. Here's what I want to say about this. The storms that are coming. Okay. I'm a big storm expert, even though I don't know what storms are where. I don't know if everybody knows this, and this is really interesting. Did you know that the second most severe time of like weather is the winter? Now, most people are really surprised by that. You think spring, that's when you see all the tornadoes, especially those of us in the South, and you saw this kind of stuff. Actually, the winter is a close second. And it makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. And when you think back on it, you think about like there was a horrible tornado, like an F4 that hit the Dallas area the day after Christmas. Do y'all remember that? It was a couple of years ago. It wasn't that long ago. And it was December 26th and it hit the Dallas area and it was horrific because people were on the highway and it went through the highway. So people were like in their cars and it was bad. So the second highest time of severe weather is now, actually starts right now, but it makes sense because here's the thing. Here's why you get such severe weather in the spring and in the winter is because you're having these fronts come together. So you're having the cold front and the warm front, and that's when they meet. That's when you get all these horrible storms. You know what I mean? Like that's when you get all of this crazy stuff. So you probably are going to start seeing some storms because that's kind of what happens in the winter, but nobody thinks about it because we're all like in the Christmas lights and Candace Cameron beret. But that's my little PSA for everyone today. Do be storm aware and ready because they are a coming. Stacy says, oh, I see. About having a doll around is absolutely wonderful. Yeah. I think listen, going back to, and finishing up on the toys, I think there's a reason why we have the word nostalgia. Like I think, I think there's a reason why we are connected to toys and why we all love the holiday season and the films we grew up with. We've talked about Christmas films. I love my favorite, one of my favorite Christmas films is The Best Christmas Pageant Ever. I love that film. And all the stuff about being a kid and eating candy and like all the whatever, I think that is just a blast. And so I say, yeah, keep around the stuff that you love, you guys. Doesn't matter how old you are. Like, I'm all about it. Have you met me? Hello. Okay. Hannah says, we have time for the Christmas movie debate and we can, oh, I see. You're like just writing to me. Sometimes Anna just writes to me on the chat. We should have a code, Anna. Like, put like an asterisk, like, or a couple of those beforehand if I'm just supposed to read it. And then if not, then I can read out loud. Anna was in the best Christmas pageant ever twice. How have I not talked about it? I love that film. I love that film like so much. See, that's nice. We can do this, Anna. Anyway, so you guys. Oh, Stacy, I'm sorry. December 26, 2005, you ended up in the hospital. Friend, I'm so sorry. I will pray that that doesn't happen. How about we play a game? Everybody want to play a game? Let's play a game. We got lots of people on today. We got April, Nathan, Channel, Kobe, Stacy, Sheila, Reed. This is fantastic. Me and Anna. Let's play a game. Let's play Is it a Christmas movie debate? Is it a Christmas movie? Anna. Oh, I thought you designed that. I was looking at it and I was like, oh my gosh, that graphic is insane. Canva, I love it. You're like, Liv, calm down. That is great. Is it a Christmas movie? Hot Take Tuesday. Let's see. Let's dig into the game. Let's play. All right. We are going to feature some of the most controversial Christmas movies. Is it a Christmas movie? Let's see. Die Hard. Y'all, this is a massive debate. This is a massive debate. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie? Now, here's why people, I want to know. Go to backchannel.tv, type in your answer. You could just put yes or no. You could put, you could write me a synopsis. I don't know, whatever you want to do. If you've got an Echo Show, talk to your device. If you're on YouTube, if you're on, any other form of anything, some of them have chats. You're fine there. All right, here's the deal. Die Hard takes place during the Christmas season. It starts out, right, with a Christmas party. Like they're all at an office Christmas party, right? So forever, people have debated that this is a Christmas movie. Now, some people say just because it's happening at the time, like the season, it's not a Christmas movie. Like, just calm down. So that's the big debate. Is it a Christmas film? Sheila says, not really a Christmas movie, just takes place a story at Christmas time. Stacy says no. Usually you find a lot of men, no offense to the men or to the ladies, that will fight and argue and say this is a Christmas movie. You know what I mean? Let's see. Kobe says, I love all the police. But Kobe, is it a Christmas movie? What do you think? I don't know what Nathan thinks. I wish Eric Mills was on today and I wish Peter was here. Brandon, hello. Good morning. Good. I'm glad you're here, Brandon. We're playing a game. It's called Is It a Christmas Movie? The first one up is Die Hard. So, Brandon, I would love to know what you think. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie? Stacy says Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. Okay, so Anna says that she found a post that wrote all about that movies like Elf and Miracle on 34th Street are Christmas movies because they're totally reliant on Christmas, whereas films like Home Alone and It's a Wonderful Life simply take place during the holidays. Whoa. That's interesting. I've never heard anyone say that Home Alone and It's a Wonderful Life are not Christmas movies. Brandon says yes, Die Hard is a Christmas movie. But obviously an opinion. That is an opinion. I've never heard anyone say It's a Wonderful Life and Home Alone are not Christmas. I mean, I kind of get the concept. Hello, Casey. Good morning. I mean, think about it. They could have gone on vacation during Easter or something. I mean, you're right. I don't know. Whoa. Die Hard, I can understand the controversy. And I can really, to be honest, I think the answer for Die Hard, I think it's like the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. If you think Die Hard is a Christmas film, great. Like, I don't have a problem with that. I really don't. If you don't, I get it. I also understand that. But Home Alone and It's a Wonderful Life, I feel that's even more controversial because it's like, right? Sheila's saying It's a Wonderful Life is a classic Christmas movie. Like, I feel like that's controversial. Like, Die Hard is just kind of like an opinion. You know what I mean? It's like, Die Hard. Um, Geez, Anna, that's blowing my mind. Okay, guys, we're kind of divided on Die Hard. Anna says, who decided that? It's a Wonderful Life could have happened at any time. It could have, but there's a lot more Christmas in that film than you think. I mean, think about it. At the very end, like with the Christmas tree, it's all happening at Christmas. And the tinsel on the tree. Remember, every time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings. Like, there's a lot of stuff about it. Anna, but what else? It's just the tree. Whoa. Oh, okay. We're on our next film, everybody. Gremlins. Gremlins. Who remembers Gremlins? First of all, I wasn't allowed to watch it. I was never allowed to watch Gremlins. I haven't seen it. Anna's stirring the pot. You are stirring the pot. You're feisty today. Hot Take Tuesday. That's why we're talking about this, because there's a hot take on Die Hard. I've never heard anybody discuss Gremlins. Is it because he gets a gremlin for Christmas? Okay, Sheila's saying Gremlins is not a Christmas movie because it takes place during Christmas. Like, it takes place during Christmas, but it's not a Christmas movie. But is that why it's even considered a Christmas movie? Which I've never heard. I've never heard anybody in either camp. But is it because this was a toy that was given at Christmas? Gremlins is freaky. It's terrifying. I was never allowed to watch it. But I did not know that it was even in the realm of Christmas time. I would love to know what everybody thinks. April, Nathan, Channel, Kobe, Stacy, Casey, Brandon left. But Brandon, if you're there, let me know. I guess that's what it was. All right. Batman Returns? April says she loves Home Alone. I think everybody loves Home Alone. But April, do you consider it a Christmas film? Home Alone. Is Home Alone a Christmas film? Batman Returns. Batman Returns takes place during Christmas? Oh, wow. Kobe, it is. Wait, it is what? Kobe, are you talking about Batman Returns or are you talking about Gremlins? Which one do you think is a Christmas film, or do you think both? Oh, Stacy, I've seen Gremlins. Ooh. It's not a Christmas movie. It's a Halloween movie. I don't think you're wrong. Ooh. Batman Returns? Again, I've never heard anyone get into a controversial discussion on, is Batman Returns a Christmas film? All right. Anna says, I would consider Home Alone a Christmas movie, but maybe it's just a social convention. Maybe it's the Mandela effect. The Mandela effect that we all think Home Alone and It's a Wonderful Life are Christmas films, and they're not. It does feel like one of those you don't watch outside of a winter holiday time. Well, because it's all snowy. And aren't they going to Paris for Christmas? Like, isn't that what they're doing as a family? They talk about the holidays. I mean, what makes a Christmas film? It's got to be talked about Jesus or Santa Claus. If you have to have Jesus or Santa Claus in a film, or Candace Cameron Bure, we need to vote on this. That's what constitutes a Christmas film. But I don't think any of us think that. I mean, it makes sense, but I think we're also like, no, it happens during the Christmas holiday, or they're going to celebrate Christmas someplace else, or I don't know. All right, let's keep going. I'm ready. Are there any more? This is very, very hot takey. We all have a lot of opinions. The Nightmare Before Christmas. Huh. The Tim Burton classic, The Nightmare Before Christmas. And I tell you what, there's a cult following for this film. Like, a cult following. Is this a Christmas film? But look, there's Santa in it. Again. Oh, April's saying to Stacy. Yes, April. Stacy was saying Gremlins is not a Christmas movie. It's a Halloween movie because it's so creepy. Stacy's saying Nightmare Before Christmas is not a Christmas movie. I have never watched it. Is it scary? The Nightmare Before Christmas is scary? I've never watched it. I don't know why. I like a few Tim Burton films. I'm not always a big Tim Burton fan. I really like Edward Scissorhands, but I grew up with it. And I was really into Winona Ryder during the time. That's a great film. I love Edward Scissorhands. Johnny Depp is just a sweetheart in that film. And then I like the new Willy Wonka. It is not the same as the old Willy Wonka. Like with Gene Wilder, you'll never be able, ever be able to outdo Gene Wilder as Willy Wonka. That's just not going to happen. But I appreciated, like, it's so crazy. Like, I appreciated it. I liked it. I didn't mind it at all. But I look at it as its own film. Does that make sense? I was able to do that. So Nathan says Nightmare Before Christmas is Halloween. It's weird, kind of like a whole entire movie of like the Beetlejuice graveyard scene. Yeah, Beetlejuice is a hard film. Is that Tim Burton Beetlejuice? I mean, that would make sense if it is. I mean, that would make a lot of sense. Anna says the animation scares her. I can't. I have always thought The Nightmare Before Christmas was more of a Halloween film. That's what I think. That's my opinion. I don't know if it's true. Gremlins is more Christmas, but definitely scary, Nathan says. Really? Yeah, you grew up watching it. Harry Potter. Oh, geez. Which one is this though? Which one is the Christmas one? Is that the second film? Anna, do you know which Harry Potter? It's not the first one, right? Because it gets the Tim Burton basically hit the scene with Beetlejuice. Oh, Beetlejuice is Tim Burton, Nathan? I do like Beetlejuice. Okay, Anna, which Harry Potter? Can you tell me which Harry Potter? She says this is the it's the first one. It is the first one? But what about the one where he gets the sweater with the letter H on it that Mrs. Weasley makes him? That's not the first film, is it? That's the first film? Oh, geez. Man, I really forgot that. Okay. So the first film. Everyone's like, you're an idiot, Liv. All right, you guys. Harry Potter, the first Harry Potter. There's a lot of Christmas in this film. There really is. Like Harry Potter gets, there's trees and there's snow, which you can see if you're watching, you can see this clip. It's a photograph that Anna pulled up. And you could see it, and it's adorable and it's beautiful. And he gets the invisibility. Harry Potter gets the invisibility cloak, which you find out later who gave him that cloak. So it's a Christmas present. It's a first Christmas present ever. And then the Weasleys, Nathan says it was his first Christmas present and the Weasleys hated it, but Harry was so happy and felt so loved. Oh, yeah. The sweater that Mrs. Weasley makes. Harry Potter is like the first Christmas present he's ever gotten. And of course, everybody else hates it, meaning Ron hates the sweater his mom made him, but Harry appreciates it because he doesn't have a mom. Stacy says Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone may be a Halloween movie that happens at Christmas time. That's interesting. Let's see. All right. Anna is saying they get sweaters and then later he unwraps the cloak. Okay. And the fifth, Nathan, when Mr. Weasley gets attacked and they spend Christmas at home with him. See, there was another film that they have Christmas with Harry Potter. I agree with you, Anna. Like I've put on Harry Potter before to put myself in the Christmassy spirit because let me tell you why I would make the argument that you could pull out that Harry Potter is a Christmas film. This is my opinion. Harry Potter is all about magic. It's all about big and Harry Potter is all about, like dreaming and like, oh, just, I don't know. It's just bigger than life. And a sense of magic and wonder and awe that I think you feel similar with the concept of Christmas, of how we've made it in our culture, like in the society, how not in the religious roots, not in the other roots, but I'm talking about the whole, like how we all get swept up into the magic of Christmas and what they try to capture in Hallmark films and things like that. I could see those two things being simpatico. Let's see. Nathan says Harry Potter is really an anytime movie. There is a lot of Christmas things. Kobe says no. Nathan says I was going to say family and magic and snow. It's Christmas culture. Yeah. And I'm talking about the Christmas culture, not the religious pieces of Christmas. Good morning, Creedy. Creedy, good morning. Hi. Let's see. All right. Let me see. Anna is saying, her son and her have watched Prep and Landing and White Christmas. These are the films that Anna is watching at home for Christmas. Need to watch Stickman. I don't even know what that is. Definitely recommend Baking It on Peacock. So that's like a reality show. Started yesterday. It's a phenomenal. The judges are the opinionated panel of grannies. So wait a second. This is a reality TV show, everybody. If you're wanting to watch something for the Christmas season, it's called Baking It. It's on the Peacock channel. You know how we have all these streaming channels now. And the judges are grandmas. They're all grannies. That would be a tough judging group. Nathan says, best religious, not religious is It's a Wonderful Life. But his top five. Yeah, let's hear your top five, guys. What are your top five Christmas films, everybody? And we'll move on to the next thing. I want to know, what are your top five Christmas films to put yourself into the Christmas spirit, whether it's a religious reason, whether it's the Christmas culture, the magic of Christmas, the winter solstice, whatever it is for you. What are your top five Christmas films? Stacy says, I recommend Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the animated version. I do love the animated version, but I've got to say, I am a fan of the Jim Carrey version. I really like the Jim Carrey version. 40 Snowman, is that a film, Kobe? Kobe says 40 Snowman. Is that a film? Anna says, White Christmas, Stickman? I have no idea what Stickman is. Christmas Vacation. I started watching on the flight yesterday, Christmas Vacation. Santa Claus, the movie. Is that the Tim, what's his face? Tim the Toolman Taylor? Tim Allen. And the Grinch live action with Jim Carrey, right? The Jim Carrey one? White Christmas, Stickman, Christmas Vacation, Santa Claus with Tim Allen, and the Grinch. Nathan is It's a Wonderful Life. Scrooged with Bill Murray. If you haven't seen that film, oh, Nathan, I flipping love that film. White Christmas, A Christmas Story, and Mixed Nuts. We love Mixed Nuts. That is one of our all-time favorite movies, like overall movies. It's a Wonderful Life, Scrooged, White Christmas, Christmas Story, and Mixed Nuts. Oh, Kobe was saying Frosty the Snowman. I should have figured that out. I'm sorry, Kobe. Yes, Frosty, like the claymation stuff is stellar. Who doesn't love the claymation stuff? I'm kind of surprised nobody has said anything about Elf. Maybe everybody's kind of over it. A Year Without a Santa Claus is the best. Is that a movie? Is that a claymation? Nathan also likes the Peanuts, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, the claymation, and Elf. Yeah. Sheila says Miracle on 34th Street. Okay, Sheila, wait. Which Miracle on 34th Street? The old one with Natalie Wood as the kid, or the new one with Myra, what's her face? Or the new one? Like, which Miracle? It's a Wonderful Life and the original Christmas Carol. That's with what's his face? Sheila, you're gonna tell me who it is. Who's the guy that plays the original Ebenezer Scrooge, the original Christmas Carol? Okay, you like the original Miracle on 34th, but what was the actor's name? Oh my gosh. Sheila, I know you'll tell me. Nathan's Nathan says he does not like the Christmas film Elmo's Christmas Every Day. George C. Scott. Thank you, Nathan. George C. Scott. Yes. Is that the one, Sheila? Is that the Christmas Carol with George C. Scott? Because you're not wrong. That is a phenomenal film. He is the best Ebenezer Scrooge. Best. Kobe likes the Polar Express. Don't blame you. That is a magical film, except for the one character. There's one really annoying kid. Sheila says no. The one with Reginald Owen, the original from the 1930s. Bye, Stacy. Have a good time at church. Pray for us. What? I don't even know that there was an original before George C. Scott. Nathan, we got to watch that. Woo! Anna says the claymation with Heatmeister. Okay, I'm going to tell you all my top five Christmas films. Liv Harrison, Live Every Day. Top five Christmas films are Mixed Nuts, Scrooged, Santa Claus the movie. If you don't know that one, that's from the 80s. I flipping love that movie. It's with Dudley Moore. Love it. Oh. White Christmas, duh. Here's what I'm going to say. No one's going to agree with this. Meet Me in St. Louis. I think it's a Christmas film. There we go. But I might have to add a couple of these. I wish somebody wrote that down. Somebody write down what I just said were my top 5. All right, you guys, let's move on to sports. Am I keeping up with sports these days? I know that we kind of get into the whole season right now. We are days away from Christmas. We've got a really fun Christmas Eve show planned, which we will be here. Ann and I will be here on Friday, 2 hours for Christmas Eve, and we've got all sorts of fun stuff. We're going to try some new things on the show for Christmas Eve, and we have some really cool things planned for the new year. But let's talk about a couple of things. I know a lot of stuff is getting canceled with COVID, with sports. But I want to talk about, did you hear that the NFL is firing a lot of coaches mid-season? Does anybody know that? This is a hot take. This is a hot take today, and that's what we talk about. We talk about things that are big in discussion right now in the world, well, especially in America. 4 NFL head coaches who should see early Black Mondays. Did y'all know this? This is what's trending. Should it be allowed? This is a 1-year rule for now. It may not stay. And if you could bring that a little bit closer, I want to talk about this. Let's see. Generally speaking, the Monday after the end of the regular season. Hold on. I can't read it. Keep going. Okay. It's when head coaches get fired. I don't know if you guys know that. Hence the Black Monday name. Teams would generally prefer to avoid firing their coaches in season, no matter how bad things are, because whenever continuity in the building leaves with that move, of course, you can argue that dysfunctional continuity is less than optimal. 2 teams have lost their head coaches in season in 2021. There was John Gruden's resignation from the Raiders in October after it was revealed that his former capacity as an ESPN analyst, Gruden sent emails of a repugnant nature on several subjects. Nathan says John Gruden and Urban Meyer because they did horrible stuff. Anna said, I heard about this because Urban Meyer was most recently with OSU. Yeah. And there was the Jaguars' decision to fire Urban Meyer last week, a decision that was long overdue, and a decision made by the team owner, Shad Khan, as he was flying back from the owners' meeting at which a new rule was endorsed. This is what we talk about on Hot Take Tuesday. Do we think this is cool? Like, is this a good idea? This rule allows teams to ask permission from other teams to interview potential replacement head coaches during the last 2 weeks of the season. It's a 1-year rule at this point, and there's an interesting poison pill. Only teams who have fired or otherwise lost their coaches in season are allowed to, quote, pre-interview or at least request permission to interview. So at this point, only the Raiders, Jaguars are eligible to get first shot at the guys that they want. When it comes to replacing your head coach at this point, time is of the essence. If you know you're going to do it sooner, is the time. With that in mind, here are 4 head coaches who could and should see early Black Mondays under the new rule. Matt Nagy of the Chicago Bears. I was just in Chicago. Good morning, Dan. Hello. Nathan says Urban Meyer kicked someone. John Gruden got canceled. Nathan says John Gruden got canceled basically for inappropriate, misogynistic and homophobic statements. Well, that sounds bad. Ooh, David Coley of the Houston Texans. That's my team. I have no idea about this guy. Okay. Joe Judge of the New York Giants. This is everywhere I've been. I was just in New York. Okay. And then who else? Matt Rule of the Carolina Panthers. So what do you guys think on Hot Take Tuesday? Is this something that should be happening? Any thoughts and comments? It sounds like the guys that have already been fired, right, mid-season, sounds like that was a good call. Especially, I mean, Urban Meyer. Anyway, I got a lot to say. I think that's interesting to talk about. Nathan says Coley is not the best, but he got handed a really bad hand. So, but how do you feel about mid-season firing of coaches? And, yes, they should allow teams to interview during playoffs, Nathan says. So that's what the hot take is. Should they be allowed to interview other coaches during, while we're in season for the NFL? That's an interesting thing to talk about. And it's something that's coming up right now, which is what we try to focus on. Anna says, my cousin went viral for a tattoo he got about firing of the Bengals coach. That's right. You told me about that. And we need Nathan to be our sports analyst. Yes, Nathan, you could be on the show. If we're allowed to have guests, that would be kind of fun. We're trying to figure out how we can make this even more exciting. You guys, those are all hot takes for what's going on. What's really exciting. Yeah, Kobe, you got to go to work. And the show's ending. Thank you for being here, Kobe. I appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow at 8 a.m. Eastern. I hope you're here. Nathan says if your head coach is bad, they should fire him immediately. And I think we're going to end that hot take Tuesday thought with what Nathan says. I think we all agree. You guys will be back tomorrow for 2 hours from 8 to 10 Eastern. I want you to stick around because Kate and Will are coming up next for this next hour. So don't go anywhere. You guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget to live every day. Bye, you guys.